Hello everyone, my name is Princess Hydro, also known as the Koraru, and welcome to a brand new playthrough for ReFantazio. This is a playthrough I've wanted to do for a little while now, but I've been having a lot of difficulties with my earbuds. I couldn't get them to work as a mic. Finally, I think I found a solution. By the way, if you ever hear any sort of chomping in the background, my dog's picked up bad time for breakfast. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get started. So, you might can already tell I did start a file. I didn't get very far, mainly because I was, again, having mic issues. There was a couple of nights where I'd stay up till like 4 or 5 in the morning, if not later. I think there was like one morning I stayed up to like 10 fighting with it. But I think we got it now. I'm using my phone. If you want to try using your phone as a mic yourself, I'll leave a tutorial video down below. This is how I got it working. But it's basically an application you download to both your phone and your computer.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles on the generous.
Called Mic.
Away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Oh my god. And yeah, it basically allows you to use your phone as a mic.
A land grotesque as its people.
Oh no.
You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Damn.
Your kingdom.
Okay, so this is how we're starting. We just see a man get murdered. That's fun. I'll also be adjusting my little PNG Tuber as well. I'm still testing her a bit.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within
Jesus.
or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even
Both
enter the
of my
king's
dogs are
chambers, let alone
overeaten.
draw close. And yet,
At 6
His
AM.
Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
So sometimes if you see my PNG
shadows
Tuber just
stir in
kind
the
of
castle,
bounce,
just as they did with
it's
the
probably because
prince.
my mic is picking them
What
up.
hellbound soul
I don't
could
know
end
if the
a
phone
royal
itself's
life?
picking it up.
Who
I
would
don't think
dare
it
such
is.
atrocity?
But if it is, I'm sorry.
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One
Oh,
has
such
to
irony
ask,
that the one
them
speaking
dead,
about that is the
who shall
man
take
who
the
murdered
throne?
him. That face. Oh no. Is that Tokyo? Is it Shibuya? What's awful advanced to be fantasy? Oh. This sounds good. I will admit it's a little hard for me to hear it because with the way I have my TV, I have to keep it a little bit turned down. Otherwise, I could pick it up. Metaphor ReFantazio.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Who?
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Wall breaking much? Okay, Yes. Is the name ended Lily? You will name the protagonist later. Yes.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious
Yes,
thing that
that's
in your
correct.
eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
No, I wouldn't call it powerless. I mean, look, I'm an artist. I think I would know this better than anyone. Imagination can be very, very powerful. So I must say, not always.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Okay, so here's our difficulty options. Storyteller, for players who want to focus purely on story, poses no threat to battle. And players who want to breeze through battles, its difficulty can be changed later on. Standard difficulties for battles with thrill and challenge. For players who want intense battles. And Regicide, which I don't think I can select. I can't select it. High risk, high reward mode for only battle hardened players. I think we'll go normal for now. If I need to switch it to easy, I can. But I think if you go to storyteller, I don't think you can change it. So we'll go normal for now.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad
But
daylight.
if you hear
No
any sort of
soldiers to
vehicles
stop
in the
them.
background, I apologize.
Monsters, huh?
I've certainly
There's a
been
lot of
hearing
vehicles
stories.
right there.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Oh shit. That ain't good.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia. Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Oh shit.
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is.
What's wrong with being an elder?
Like you. What you got in the capital?
I look like just a normal human.
Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
It's like, no, you're not taking my book. This is mine. No.
Hold it!
Oh. Shit.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! That's all to get stuck like us.
Oh. Let's go.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Uh-oh. Poor guy. He's just trying to keep his book, and he got kicked down a cliff. Poor guy had it rough today.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
What's this important mission, though? Oh, you can't see her, but, a little fairy's actually got a little loading icon at the bottom.
Think we'll make it?
Yeah, I'll go. Okay. So there's actually a loading icon, but my PNG Tuber is kind of blocking it. Oh. Did she just say there? You don't look hurt, though, so that's good. You can move, right? I think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Press it to move, R2, dodge.
Let's go.
Just keep going straight, we're looking somewhere. Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Uh-oh. Ew, what's that?
Watch out!
San Valmo. Yeah, those look especially. I don't know if they've noticed this yet, though. Gotta go, look at. Sorry. Like I said, I've been up for a while, trying to get this working. Press LT to use Face Sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the area. If you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it'll show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay?
So, I'm gonna guess we don't want any battles. So, we're just gonna... We're just gonna run.
I think they see us.
Uh-oh. Run, run, run. Run, MC. Run, MC. Okay.
Look,
Good.
just checking. But you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Can you refresh my memory?
Right. What am I doing again?
What am I doing again? Poor guy.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on.
Oh my god.
We don't want the sun to go down on us.
So, we have to join the army or the world is doomed.
You know what they say.
Okay, then.
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
So, the OST that we hear in this game is just Gallica using her magic. That's actually kind of cute.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
She's so happy. So yeah, there's a little Gallica hiding around in my little girl. Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? I will leave. Grand Tride's already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Well, as stupid as it is, I'm gonna go be a bit greedy.
I don't like this. Hey, you found something.
Good. My greed wasn't for nothing. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh, what is it now? Oh god. I thought the smaller ones were bad. Oh, things humongous.
Land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Say this right now. Oh, a great seeker of fantasy, bearer of fantasy, empowered. O great seeker, bearer. Heed my wish and come forward from thy approach of glory to grant me thy guidance. If I pronounce any of these words wrong, I'm sorry. Also, the animations for the animes.
Look.
I could watch a whole anime of this. Atlas, can we, please? Look at them. I would seriously watch a whole anime. Uh-oh.
Get on with it, then!
Oh my god.
Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Nice dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck.
Misuse of igniter? What the hell? Oh my god.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Parapus said.
Parapus? What did he
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We've gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
The only elder? Oh, that makes me feel a little bit lonely.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them.
Wait a minute, are those vaping? Are those like fantasy vapes? Oh my god. Like crystal vapes or something, what the heck?
The army's really gone to hell.
Yeah, I think they
Far
are.
cry from when we had Count Louis
Yeah, they're
at the helm,
just,
I'll tell you that much.
they're just fantasy vapes.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
Did not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Wait, judging from the way she's acting, is he actually still alive? Oh, he is.
King dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest, but since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy.
Oh my god.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Oh crap. So we need to save the prince.
Hey, are you listening?
Yeah, it's okay, God. I just had a flashback. Okay.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. What to know in town? Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks. Upstairs towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
Nice. Okay, well, now that we say the prompts, I actually also paused recording to kind of edit things, and also looking on my other footage just to make sure nothing happened. There might be a few cutoffs here and there. I also changed the connectivity of my phone from USB to Wi-Fi, so hopefully it still works fine.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Just a bit. Yeah, there we go. Now I want one.
I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag.
You know, Gallica, that's a mood.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Okay, shady woman.
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
If they didn't cost an arm and a leg, I would.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
Gallica's like, wait, have you seriously never heard of the royal scepter? Oh my gosh.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
Dang.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Okay, that is very powerful stuff.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Okay. Duh.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
To Clamar, closest to Louise. The royal funeral takes place at the Grand Cathedral. I've seen this science effects Ford movie there. Oh, this looks cool. I like little menus. Which is Atlas. Good menus are to be expected for their games. I was hoping we'd blend in the crowd and no one would notice you're an Elda. But the people have sharper eyes than I thought. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but for the sake of the mission, on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just a step ahead. With definitely His Majesty, the royal bloodlines completely. The royal funeral will be held at the Grand Cathedral.
I'm out of ideas.
These are there when Lord Luis is still central in the army. This is the recruitment center.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
A
Perhaps
lordling?
your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
Dang, I like him already.
Fine.
Like not even 5 seconds
Welcome
on
to the
screen
Guard,
and I'm already in love with
where it'll
him.
be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But
Oh my
mark
God.
words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But
Oh my God,
I'm here now,
get him.
So perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Oh God.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Wow. You gave
An
him a
elder.
roasting.
I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Want to fight for change? I need the money. I'm just bored. I want to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Okay, well, I'm going to assume this is what it takes to stats via level up. I'm stronger than I look, I got a sharp mind, I can take a lot of punishment, I'm small but quick, I've always been lucky. If I had to guess, I think this one's for strength, this one's for magic, this one's for defense, this one's for, like, evasion, speed, and then this one's like a luck, I think. Based off my very small memory of Shin Megami Tensei Persona. I'll go with a magic build.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Okay, so power blocks. Anyways, usually I'd like to name my male characters Kaito. Kaito is actually the name of Lily's sibling. So, I think it works. I have to draw him one of these days though. So, anytime I play as a male character, his name's gonna be Kaito. Get used to it. So, the name of the protagonist is Kaito. Yes. It's not named after the vocalist.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the guard.
Alright, Kaito, welcome to the god.
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Alright. What a long line. Guess I got no other choice but to wait our turn. So, we're just gonna... Oh, it's you! You enlisting as well? Unless I was behind me. If so. Or was there something new? Are you really noble? I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble. My family's of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Reasons. Join the queue. Alright. I'll join the queue. Hello, Roblox. We're installing again.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them?
What?
Something like, human...
Was he just about to say humans?
Another Clamar.
Wouldn't I technically be a human, or...
No.
Did they call humans something else here?
Surely not. An elder? The first of your kind I've seen.
Oh, pretty normal compared to the rest of you.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands.
Wait.
Here.
A man?
Force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
I love him!
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar.
What is your
You
name?
think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau's strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
I don't know
Sorry
who you
for making a
are,
scene.
but please be
You
my
alright?
best friend. That was terrifying.
Don't let him get in your head. That's all people like him really want, anyway. Well, see you
Thank
around.
you.
Try not to die out there.
I won't.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
I wasn't trying to make it hard. He came to me. Stick your
These
igniter.
days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Captain I spoke to earlier had one too. It must take many different forms like this one I saw on Main Street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy
Okay,
tonight's sleep, because
Perfect
it's the
timing.
last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
We happen to be going to the place where our contact is. Perfect.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Yeah, no one to sleep. Morning already? Morning already?
Is it morning already?
Does it look like morning? Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I can tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Wait, what? They burned my village?
A long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
No, sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. And Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. The megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic. No tribal conflict. And equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
I'm already asleep. Sorry, Gallica.
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
To be fair, don't you need sleep too? You're supposed to be like my guide or something? Is that the prince?
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Wait a minute.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was
You
some kind
two
of
are
fantasy
very,
novel,
very
didn't
similar.
you? Our lives are
They also
decided
look
at birth
siblings.
by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince.
Thorns I saw?
But I need to be a
from,
hero.
Underneath the shirt there?
One worthy of the throne.
I think that's part
A
of the
hero?
curse.
One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
He's so cute. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the curse spreading. Oh, little Kaito.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Oh, those depressing eyes. It's our buddy.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Oh. A neat little calendar there.
Let's see.
Wonder how far we've come. Check our destination, the northern border fort. World map. View information about your surroundings on the world map. Use the left stick to highlight the location you want to learn about, and then press X.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be. So hopefully you find it quickly.
Okay then.
All we can do is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
The narration too. Such a cool calendar.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you knackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel.
Spare us this drivel.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you?
World no magic, world no tribes. It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel? you said. So
Yep.
it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is there a fight you want?
If it's a fight
Bring
you
it.
want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar,
Nice.
I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Kaito.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a
Kaito.
certain weight to it. For what it's worth,
Good
my
to meet
title
you
doesn't
too,
mean much.
Stroll.
Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Yeah, we're going to be
By the
best
skin of
friends,
my
man.
teeth. Now, where was I? Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Uh-oh.
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His
We're not
Majesty's
cowards.
Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Uh-oh.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
I have a bad feeling about this. The way he said all that does not strike confidence in me.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Same here,
It's hard to
Gallica.
explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yep, just over there. She's gonna be a dumpster fairy. As
She's
usual.
with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Stroll! Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. okay?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside, and we have to find him. We are running with such purpose. What were you talking about? You said something about your ally.
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
See. He does not believe us. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Later, everybody. So... Or never mind, I can't save. I was gonna end the episode here, but I can't.
This is...
We'll have to go on a little longer. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, crap.
There it is. That's a human.
Oh. That ain't no human.
Charging! Pursue!
It's a freaking monster.
We have to help the survivors.
Oh, crap.
Oh. Damn it.
Damn. This is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Marius, I hope you're safe. No time to waste. If we look, we might still find some draw breath. Is there anyone alive in there? Answer me.
This is bad.
We're back. We got company.
What?
What's up down with this one? What's similar to that monster from earlier? Smaller, but is that a human too? Looks like we're gonna have to fight it. All the more reason we can't let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces to strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. At least you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack separately. We can only fight if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understood? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press triangle to engage in the squad battle. You can press triangle at any time if you square to attack stun the enemy first. You'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge. Here's next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Uh-oh.
Brace yourselves.
Well, it didn't work out. If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle beginning on an enemy's turn, which is dangerous.
We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
I won't hold back.
What is this?
Not done yet. Let's go. Fire!
Let's catch our breath.
I think we got the... All right!
We're alive, and that's all I can ask for. Let's press ahead while we still can. Let's go.
Wait,
Hold on.
be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, then it's gonna get nasty. But we have the element surprise. We can't catch it off guard if we strike now, right?
Okay?
Come on! Good one! This is our chance!
Stone!
I won't hold back! Burn! Still up?
For a while.
Tougher than I thought.
Oh, this thing almost got one shot.
Let's go!
Right. Bye-bye.
Next one will fall just as easy.
This is battle music. I'm just vibing.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Look! Let's push through! Okay, let's get this all done.
Get ready!
I'm gonna do self. I need to turn vibration off.
I won't hold back!
I'm not used to vibration. Oh god. Yeah, the dog is
I think I'm
dead.
getting used to this.
Oh no.
That should do it.
Uh-oh. He's still breathing. But Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you, people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all the bloody hell. I'll link it to you. You're not one to blame.
Run!
A fresh recruit? Get away from here. Now. Thing is up ahead.
No.
Still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't run and leave them be. You're too late. Monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing.
No.
It's not from here either.
Hey.
Damn it!
Ah. Damn Elda. And this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Damn it. We were too late.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
What's on that little blue thing? Oh boy.
Hold on.
Wait. You two... You're perhaps searching for someone.
I get it now.
That makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason? Well, to tell you the truth.
What?
Cry. Is it from the human earlier? Uh-oh.
Was that?
Sounds like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there were still soldiers up there fighting it. I'll enter our personalized later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. At the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
So we'll stay over. And now straight to the moon.
Let's give him a fight. I promise, and we'll win this.
I love the pre-battle animation.
Let's go.
It's so cool.
Bird! Through here.
My boy is so cool.
The power of fun!
Good job, Stroll.
Even easier than expected.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
The roof is just May I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts that there could be any survivors. Facing them all together might not even save anyone at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's a possibility for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. This time?
Hey.
And you? Plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die unless you found whoever it is you're searching for. I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you're more worried for your others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you think?
This feeling. I knew it. It's a human from earlier up there. What should we do?
Yep.
Go. Don't do anything rash, okay? Here we go.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival.
I won't hold back.
What is it?
Vile monster.
You're mine. Burn to ash.
We're dead. Oh god.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Stroll is pissed.
Fire!
Did it just reheal itself?
Stroll's badly wounded! Can anyone heal him?
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
No.
What?
No, Stroll.
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
Stroll, we're not
Farewell.
leaving you to die.
If you would repay me, then live.
I can't take any more! Someone, heal him!
Wasn't enough.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Wait a minute. Is this an awakening?
Crown-twined,
It's on fire.
soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it.
Choose to
Heroism
live.
lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh. What? Huh? My man ripped out his heart. Bro, y'all thought Persona 5 was bad? Ripping a face off your man? Like a mask rip off your face? Nah. Here, you rip out your heart. And scream into it. You had a microphone from your chest. Okay. See how it is? Oh. Hello. Honestly, God, I'm just as confused.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Ooh, the Seeker.
Wind!
Alright, that did the trick.
Good. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite the lack of igniter.
Are you okay?
Weirdly enough, yeah.
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of these weaknesses, the words weak will be displayed. Any opponent's weakness or scoring critical hit will decrease the turn icon by half. So it's just like Shin Megami Tensei. 'Cause I think I remember a system like this in Shin Megami Tensei 5 and
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
Let's go.
We can target those.
well target the
Scour.
wings.
That's it. Stay on it.
Seeker! Wind!
Done. We've got to
My
hit the other
help
spot,
is.
too.
Ow.
By this power.
Scour.
Can we get the legs?
You hit their weakness.
Let's go.
So you quit spinning around like a Beyblade?
How's that?
You're healing yourself, aren't you? Oh my god, you're healing yourself.
Wait, what? It's healing? Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Kick. I can't believe it's eating
Seeker.
its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Scour! Seeker! Wind!
I'll do this. It'll weakness off. But it's not weak.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Yeah.
Understood.
Go for
Leave
it,
to me.
Galgo. Can I just say, I love her model. There's something about her model I just really like.
Don't waste your chance.
Especially the hair and the face.
I won't hold back.
So first off, I'm gonna heal myself real quick.
By this power. Scour!
Because you have nothing left to Left to use, my guy.
Seeker! A tough one.
Well, we just keep spamming that. Keep doing your spins. They're not really affecting us. There we go. He's done. There's our tutorial boss. A weird human grape thing? Apple thing? Whatever it's supposed to be, it's dead now.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Invest into magic, because we're gonna be a very magical boy.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart.
Look, I'm just as confused.
Your whole body was... it was crazy.
He is alive!
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
Get him! Get him! Save him!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
Are you,
Grius!
Yep.
Oh, thank
Mr.
goodness
Grius.
you're alive.
Hello.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy,
Allies United.
lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Dang.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Okay.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, okay. Straight, simple, to the point. You see this man here? Murder him.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. Oh my god.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
We have amnesia, I'm sorry.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
And there's Luis. The girl, there's a weird dude thing. And we see a pup. So that's probably a parapet, and I'm assuming the guy next to him is also a parapet.
Luis Gearburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Gearburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
Yeah, that's not good. So we're up against a fearsome
mission. And I want in.
Oh, now you wake up, Stroll. Now you wake up. It's one hell of a mission, and I want it.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Grius, put the dagger down. It's okay. He's a good boy.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
My man's been slow. You gotta respect him.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Let's start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Gearburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king. Dead one unknown.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Right, new comrade, new ally Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Players should keep the real dangerous stuff away, I hope. Okay. So we're gonna try the stroll. Never in my life have I witnessed anything of that power you used. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours is broken in the emotion besides. Crap. Had that kind of power back then. Apologies. Just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so get some rest. Alright, everybody, well, I am going to end this episode off here. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. Bye-bye!